Should we have the chicken house for lunch?
The chicken place.
Whatever, chicken house.
A chicken house would be a coop.
Coop.
The chicken place. It's the place to get the chickens.
Anyways, we're back in town. We got loaded down with supplies, lots of big plans. And I'm sure that'll all be foiled because we get distracted when we just get in the house because it's overwhelming, but it is what it is.
No, I have plans. Thanks to all of your wonderful comments that we do read, by the way. I am prepared to mud the walls in the library so that we won't be taking down any more drywall. Oh my gosh, there's a car. Babe, look, there's a car thing.
Yeah, we gotta go here. You hear that song?
Rhinestone Cowboy. See the horn system?
La cucaracha,
Yeah.
la 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 la.
Eat it?
We should. How cool the Art Deco courthouse is. It's right at Gotham City, but a much smaller version. Anyways, we were sidetracked with
Car show, sorry. Got excited. Those are our people. Even though we don't have a car today because we didn't know.
Plus the hearse is broke still.
Well, we have a truck.
Well, could have drove the truck. There's no air conditioning. I get hot and sweaty. But yes, somebody had mentioned wallpaper liner, which we, of course, had never heard of.
No, and I thought that was going to be the saving grace, but the more I looked into it, the more I realized that it's really probably not going to give me the finish that I want for wallpaper, so I'm just going to remud the wall.
Yeah.
It seems like the easier route.
Yeah, we've been binge watching wallpaper things, tutorials, and all that other junk. So I think we're lined up for success today.
The overwhelming consensus was to remud the walls. So that's what I'm going to do.
Right, and I'm going to try to fix the wall so it doesn't fall over.
And that's what he's going to do. Maybe I might help him, maybe I won't. No, because if he messes it up, I don't want to be responsible. I'm a little scared because that's a structural wall.
It's fine.
And I don't want it to mess up the upstairs.
What's the worst that happens? The house collapses on us and kills us?
It's not funny. By any means. Not funny.
Well, it won't be funny to us. We'll be dead.
And welcome to another riveting adventure of this house. You might notice in this episode that we have a lot more furniture in the house. So let me just kind of show you what I'm talking about. We have these chairs. They've been here for a little bit. They came from my other house. Brought my dining room table, some chairs, an old bar. We have an old rocking chair, and then the couch that I redid, all covered up, but we like to call it the Beetlejuice couch. You can see it. And in this room, what did I bring in here? Actually, this is all the furniture that we had already. This is a vanity. It's missing its mirror. There's my pump organ and chair. But we had to bring some of this furniture to this house because we're trying to stage the other house. There's another cabinet in here. Trying to stage the other house to make it look, well, let's just say normal for the normies who want to buy our ranch style house as opposed to all of my antiquities that we brought to this house, which fit so much better. We're not working in any of those other rooms, so it won't be in the way. We are currently still working on this room. Today I'm gonna mud the walls that you guys so graciously told me I should do instead of taking down drywall. After our adventures last time, you're right. We don't need to take down drywall. So I'm just gonna mud the walls.
Alrighty, now that we got some sort of a vague plan of what we're going to do, this is what's going to happen this week. Well, it's going to attempt what's going to happen this week. We're probably going to blow it all off. It's just the way it goes. But let me show you. So after experiencing all the love and joy of this wall and its 47,000 screws, we're going to try to ignore that currently. I'm going to yank that wall or this door out, the door frame, all stuff. We're going to get rid of that door because we're going to build a bookcase here. So I'm going to pull it out today, pull that threshold out today, pull that one out today, which is this ancient patch that was done probably 30 years ago, and evaluate some of this stuff. Because I still have the thing where the wall is crooked, which again may have been addressed 30 years ago. Unfortunately, I don't know if it was addressed or not. I kind of think it was, but based on all the photos I found, I can't prove or disprove, but I have to make sure that it's at least secure, and if not, then I need to secure it. So that's going to be the first order of business, because I can't really do a whole heck of a lot until that's done. Laura is going to start slinging mud with the fancy tools that I bought her. And that's mostly to keep her busy with decorating stuff, so I can actually do important stuff so the house doesn't fall down. You know, minor detail. Yes?
Let's go.
All right. Now, luckily, I planned ahead because I knew this was going to be difficult. So, went ahead and got myself the easy button and just wrap all this stuff up.
That was easy.
See? No problem. Home renovation made simple.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
That was easy.
The writer's strike has affected all of us. It's one of those things. All right. You're gonna be just fine.
Why don't you let me figure out what I'm doing first, and then you can film it so I don't look like a complete moron?
You watched the video. Just follow the guys.
Yeah, so let me figure it out before you film it.
Okay.
Because I haven't done it. Just because I've watched videos doesn't mean I've done it. So everyone's gonna have all kinds of comments. So let me figure it out, and then you can film me.
Okay.
And not to mention you're filming directly to the window, so it makes the light all weird.
Oh, I can't help it with you. Hey, that's like a skilled professional.
So the idea is just to do it so that you can't see the orange peel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm doing it.
All right. Awesome.
And then will I have to like lightly sand it?
Nope. Not if you do it right.
Well, how am I gonna know what's right? Okay,
I'm sure the internet will let you know.
nice.
But here, let me show you.
Really, you're gonna show
Yeah,
me?
give me your spackle job. What I did was just want to scrape it like that.
Well, no, because then you can still have the texture still there.
No, because none of this is going to show through the wallpaper. This stuff will show through the wallpaper. This will not. This will actually come back as flat. But if you leave it...
It's still raised. I can see it.
Yeah, but once it dries, you're not going to be able to feel it. That's what's important.
You're just filling in the gaps in between the texture.
That's all we're doing. So if you leave it, so it's like this, then you have to go back and sand, and nobody wants to sand.
Okay.
So.
Okay. All right.
Because if we do recall, the wall I like how it drips on the porch. That's just lovely. The wall's a little out of whack. So, and that's plumb there. Yeah, so this has moved quite a bit, but as you can see, there's no real overt signs it's done it any time recently, so I think the reality is I'm not going to get too excited about it, but I can't just let it sleep, so. And Bob, I'm going to mount this today. I got to figure it out. Put it next to my coffin here. So I can see somebody has done some stuff to secure this over time. And I can see based on that hook there that somebody actually tried dragging this whole thing over here. Not sure what these are for. But yeah, it does tell me that it's been somewhat secured, so I'll see if I can't do it a little bit better or a little more something than that. So you'll notice that it's just nails that are in there to the joist. Those old square nails obviously don't hold very well. Now if this was built today, it would have a joist hanger that attached to the ledger board and to the joist itself, so to hold the whole thing tight as a mass. But those square nails, because they're shaped at a taper, I mean, they're never really going to hold that well. But you know, so it is what it is. But I'll see if I can't secure this a little bit better, just for my own personal you know, well-being here. How's it going over there, Anderson?
I don't know. I think it's okay. Oh, it's because you were using that tool.
Yes, it's sharp. Sharper than your wit, Anderson.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah. Insert that creepy coffin opening sound effect here.
Holy shit. Oh.
Well, that's terrifying.
There's nothing supporting that part of the floor.
Well, I mean, it's framed that way. But yeah, that's what's left of the chimney, chim.
Yeah.
Ain't no Santa Claus coming today.
No.
It's not what I was hoping to find.
What did you think you were going to find?
Well, I thought I was going to find the top of the old hearth that was there, and then I could just float it and tile on top of it, but it's long gone. Because it's all mashed up. So... oh. Alright, well... Well. All right, well.
Well, you can see that this side doesn't have a center support. It's got two beams running vertical. There's no horizontal support, and that one's got a crack in it, and that's where it was kind of swooping on that side.
Right. It's been, you can see down there, it's been kind of half repaired at some point,
Yeah.
So that is a good sign. I mean, it's kind of a bad sign. I mean, it means everything is secured at least 30 years ago, and I think everything is going to be okay. In terms of putting, you know, the faux fireplace, anyways, back here, instead of floating with concrete, which is I was hoping this going to be the top of the hearth, we'll have to just frame it a little bit better and then use a wonder board, and then we can tile on top of that so it'll look correct, you know, because I mean the firewall or fireplace I'll have it framed out about this far, and then this will be tile, so I can secure everything as I'm building, and I think we're going to be 100% not as screwed as I thought we were. So good news. See, easy button for the win. The more I look at this, the more puzzling it becomes. I mean, it's like a Gamma Jenga over here. It is. I mean, look, take a look. You've got it's like it's just was a bunch of scraps put together. And maybe clearly it was. I don't understand the rhyme or reason. You got a 2x2 here, 2x4s nailed together of essentially all random pieces of no cohesive organization.
There's a mosquito on you.
Mosquito. Ow!
It was literally on the back of your head. I saved you. I saved your life.
Yeah, thanks for I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, whatever, we gotta reframe this.
Because I shook it loose from your brain.
Yes. Anyways, we're gonna reframe this with some 2x12s, so, and that should secure everything. But, you know, yes. Although the floor joists, actual 2-inch by 2-inch by 12-inch, so this thing is very stout. But that is interesting. I'll have to trick the daughter's boyfriend into going into the house and securing this side here. But otherwise, we're good. And don't worry, I'm keeping the door. I'm going to use that for the utility room. So just cool down. You're going to be 100% fine. I can never get her to play in the mud, but you know. Key is to try to get this off without screwing it up, which may not be as easy as it seems. How cool this is! It's a little door seal. It's sewn together leather, it looks like. That's from a long time ago. Well, look how interesting this door jamb is. There is nothing there. It's just jammed into free space. That is bizarre. Yeah, that is weird. There's not even, and it's just like air over here.
Yeah. I saw that.
So I wonder if this door was added at a separate point. Because look, there is a piece of wood, or what do you want to call it, cross brace that's been cut off there. So I wonder. We'll just keep digging. Yeah, so I think that definitely shows this door was added much, much later. Obviously way early on, but that was the original build of the house. I wonder why.
Don't take it off the wall. Oh my God, it's so cool. I have to find replica paper like that. Okay, hang on, let me get a picture. That is so cool. What a little treasure. Do you think that you could take that piece off without ruining it? It's attached to fabric on the back of it, so if you take those nails out, it should be okay.
Well, give it a tuggity tug.
Because then I could, do you have a hammer in here? So I can get these nails out?
Yeah.
Oh, right here. Because there's nails. I don't want it, I don't want it to rip it. Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, your girl power is not
Okay.
stout enough.
Oh, it's on the fabric. That's so exciting. I think I can get it. Let me just get this piece. Because believe it or not, that fabric is, oh, it's so cool. That is so cool. Look, it's attached to the cloth that would have been on the wall. See the cloth?
Yep.
That is so cool. But somebody's been in here because this is spray foam.
Yeah, that was on the other side of the wall when they did the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, hey, that's not supposed to be there. Because this right here is the fabric that used to be on the walls. It's like a really thin version of like a burlap sack.
Cheesecloth.
Cheesecloth.
That's what they use for the mummies.
Really?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
You don't know. That is so cool. Thank you for saving that for me, Mr. Anderson. I know it sounds cheesy and be do one of those arts and crafts, but like I'm gonna frame some of it, the OG, and then I'm gonna try and find wallpaper that matches that and to do this room. Now I'm inspired.
Yeah, well, good luck, Joanna.
Whatever.
And we notice right here. That's right. That's right. There ain't no header. I mean, mind you, a zillion years ago, I didn't require them. Plus, all of these walls, as you can see, is 1x6. So a header above the door really is kind of a moot point, but you know, kind of surprising, I guess. You can see these were all cut out, and this door was added later. I mean, judging by the hardware, it was a dang long time ago. I mean, because as you can see, the hardware is with a skeleton key. So it was probably added. I mean, heck, it may have been a window originally, and if this room wasn't here, who knows? I mean, because what we figured out doing research is the house was built between 1880 and around 1900 to 1910-ish. So we think it was done in about 3 phases. Because it's been, you know, so obviously the bathrooms were added. We think this room was added. So the staircase clearly is the mystery of unknowns. But so this is just one more piece of the pie. Or piece of the puzzle, anyhow. So what'd you find?
It's like a wallpaper treasure. There's more wallpaper that either was in this room or in the bathroom behind it. But it's like a burgundy, pinky kind of a color.
Yeah, so I think...
Can you see it if you go from here?
Let me see. I can see absolutely nothing.
No, but I can see it with my own eye. Can I dig this foam out?
Yeah.
Or do you think maybe if I just go... Well, the other room has drywall in it.
Right. Which actually is another, thing that we found, because if there's wallpaper behind this wall here, where it connects to this wall here, then clearly that shows that this wall here was added after this room was built.
Oh, I want it.
So yeah, because there's wallpaper behind it, obviously. So
If I can get that foam off, I can get a piece.
yeah, because it goes.
Because it's down there. I can see it in the corner.
All right, well, keep it digging.
Oh,
Sorry.
ow, what the fuck?
Room.
Can I finish scoring it on this side first? Can you get out of my way so I don't bump into you again?
Yes, good idea. Oh, look at this wallpaper.
That's it. That's the same one that's on the other side.
No, that's totally different.
No, it's the same one.
Completely different.
Wow, that's cool. That is so cool. Are you sure it's different?
Yeah, I'm sure it's different.
Are you gonna take that off?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I'll get a good piece, because this is only, I don't have the whole pattern. Oh my god, it's so cool! Okay, I have to find paper like this. Okay, maybe when you take that off, I can get a better piece.
Okay.
Look at all that open space. That is so bizarre.
Yeah, it is. What's that?
A gigantic nail. Is there a piece?
Oh yeah. Hold up.
How come it must have had a different repeating pattern, because this is different than what's up there. See the little flowers?
Yeah.
So it must have had and this was a border. Like that was the print, and then these were like the border of it.
Well, because there's like a little
There's like a little,
stripy looking line thing there.
yeah, which is that line right there.
Right. Huh.
It's a border. Maybe take that piece off.
All right, we're working through it.
Not gonna do that, because the floor, it's cut into the floor.
Yeah. Stand back, there's stuff.
Everybody relax, we're keeping all the wood. Keeping it all.
Don't get excited. So it shows that this wall, or this door set, was built after this thing was wallpapered. So this was an addition, which I kind of always figured.
Oh, is that the tile?
That's what we found in the yard,
Hang on, let me put this down.
which I'm fairly certain is the original to this room.
Why do you think it's original to this room?
Because that's where all the bricks came from. I mean, it could have been the upstairs, but...
Oh, it could have been the upstairs. Because remember the fireplace was painted green?
I think the tile was white, though. I think I have a photo of it. Yeah, in fact, it was white in that photo.
Like that piece right there? The second piece? See the white one?
Yeah, that's upstairs.
You think this
So
is
this
downstairs?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's see what we got. Wow. That's really pretty.
Yeah, so I wonder if there's a name in the back of it that you could find.
Yes. I have to wash it. What does that say? Hang on, I can't see it. Grip back. Patent grip back. Okay, that's not a... And then they've got weird... When do you think these were made? AET? This is the same tile that's out there in the living room.
Yeah, we searched the tile at the front fireplace and figured out that, yeah, it's original to the house. It was patented, 1870 or whatever it was, but that's all in pretty good shape. So this is kind of a find. It's out in the yard with all the bricks.
06 patent E. I don't know, I gotta go clean these because I can't see.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's the same tile manufacturer as
the one that's in the living room.
Right.
Whew. Whew. Nelly, it's hot in here.
That's good.
Well, the fireplace in the library is gonna be green. That doesn't really go with that wallpaper, but okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it
We
out.
can use one of the wallpapers we found. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let me see what I can find. Do not put all of that in the crack, Mr. Anderson.
Don't worry, nobody's gonna know. It's gonna be just fine.
The lens, because the humidity's in here.
The humidities?
Yes.
Show me your humidities.
Wait, you don't want to play Jenga first? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're all janged up. What's that song from a guy about killing a rooster?
I don't know.
Oh, kill a rooster.
I've never heard that.
Yeah. Soundgarden or something. Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh my.
Alice in Chains.
Oh my God. You mean Here Comes the Rooster? That's not killing the rooster. That is so different.
Well, I think they kill the rooster in the end, right? Sacrifice like Danzig.
No! What are you talking about? Oh my God. That doesn't look safe.
Yeah, it's probably not. Just I'm not wearing flip-flops. On a side note, we weren't planning on doing this today. This was a little bit of a surprise. That's... Bob liked the nails too, apparently.
Maybe the more screws and the more nails, it means it was more secure.
What about Bob?
Raising K's on his tea is the official iced tea.
Now for the record, this probably won't work. Now I had bigger lags that I bought to put in here, but I didn't bring the socket to put it together. So we're gonna try it with little deck screws and we can fail in misery. But this board here is bowed out, so I'm gonna try to draw it in as close as I can, so when I frame this hole up, I can lock everything together permanently. Because right now it's all just floating. This used to be the fireplace, and it was probably the structure for this wall and so on. Now that it's gone, it's just, things have gone squirrely. And I don't know what, the why, the how, the history, but this is where we're at, and we gotta do something just to at least secure it for peace of mind. So I don't think this is gonna bring the room that way, but it hopefully won't make it any worse anyhow. Moved about that much. Whew.
Did it really?
Moved a little bit. Moved a little bit. I can actually hear the house moving.
You should stop.
Probably.
I don't know if I hear the house moving, but I definitely hear wood crackling.
I heard grumbling. Heard a grumbling.
Well, it's not necessarily a good thing, so let's not do that.
Well, this is worth a shot, but aside from taking the house apart or having Laura fly up there on her broom and levitate the house, but this is the way it's going to be, as the way it's probably been for, well, at least our lives. So it is what it is. That was it?
Well, I was just going to say to everybody who told me that I need to skim coat the walls and it'll be the best bet, it'll be the fastest bet. You're right. I know you're right. And after one of the walls dried, it's like nice and smooth. But let me tell you, that's a lot of work. You're like, oh, it's so easy. Oh, it's not easy. It's actually a lot of work. And especially when it's 89 degrees with about 90% humidity.
Well, with that stuff drying, it's well over 100% humidity.
It's not easy.
It's getting a little funky, honestly.
But you know, I'm sure it's going to be great. It's just hard for me to accept the fact that I have to do all of this just to put wallpaper on.
Yeah.
It's painful. It's painful.
It is what it is. The struggle is real, but this is where you hit the subscribe button right there.
Subscribe.
Bye. I kind of feel like an asshole.